my subconscious, my subconscious is reading your subconscious, your thoughts, and your subconscious is reading my thoughts. But this knowledge doesn't reach here in conscious. Second is our subconscious is connected with universal subconscious. It is something more than those 8 billions. So there's a barrier between these two. There's a curtain. If we did don't have that curtain, or we did not have that curtain, we were getting crazy because every second 200,000 information enter our subconscious. This is by scientists discovered now. Plus, it has the memory capacity of about 300 years, reading by word to word. So it is something very, it's out of logic. It's extremely powerful machine. Actually, we have one part of Almighty in us, God. Except oneness, we can't be one with Him. We'll be, because human being can be very selfish. It can destroy all opposition, and it want power, and it have. So we are something extremely powerful, and we have to discover. And to bring this knowledge here from universal consciousness, I succeeded in, you say maybe 3%, because too much knowledge. And there even I reach Noah Ark, I reach Ice Age, I reach before, and later on I checked and it all was true. Beginning of life also. It's all possible, but there can be a mistake in it because it's our own belief system which in our subconscious we give ourselves limitation, fear, and doubts. We have to remove that. It's not very easy to remove. We program everything, even our psychic ability. We make a barrier. So astrology, because I myself I can read horoscopes, but you use I Ching. I am expert of reading tarot cards, and I Ching we have same thing like I Ching. I Ching have 8 lines like this. We use 4 lines, and this is known as Ramal. And it have 16 houses. In astrology, you have 12 houses. But they make 8 up, 4 down, 2 down, and 1 on the end and 1 on the side. So from that, you can find a very interesting thing. So different methods. But if you have strong belief, faith that I can tell the truth, you'll come closer to the truth, but never 100%, 95%. Because I studied this prediction system, I met maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people who are expert in prediction. In Holland, I did it 10 years time. Later on, I will tell you, I'll ask you that you should send your hand copy with WhatsApp or anything from this side, and this side. I'll tell you something very interesting about you, basics and very interesting something. So 10 years I was working as healer and a palmist, and I was using in between those I Ching system, like Ramal system. And then I find out there's much more than predictions. And then I enter spirituality. And then I was healing at that time too. Then I started healing uncurable, and I start seeing a lot of things. But human beings have a limitation. Never forget. We have to remove that. But that limitation can be extended very far. We can't be a God simply, but we can be close to it.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I want to hear you now.
I would like to thank you so much for adding, like all this information and all this spiritual practice and experiences, knowledge that you acquired in this area. For me, and this is also coming from a human design, there is the huge concept, one, that connects the learning of stopping the mind. stopping the
Stopping the
mind, like
conscious mind, conscious mind.
conscious mind being the
To go in
most
state of zeroness, you
zero
are nowhere.
emptiness,
Emptiness.
emptiness. Like the biggest concept of stopping the mind in order for us to live and to create the way we are supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is a
Exactly.
different realm. When we are stopping the mind, we are listening to inner guidance and the realm that is above us. And we step to visionary creativity. It's what I'm saying, which is not existing in the concept of the mind and of what we know. It is existing in a concept of not knowing, but opening yourself for getting the insights.
Yeah, and there's one thing which always stop us, we are always biased about. For example, if we want to see our brother or our son or daughter, we will pass this exam. We always want to say positive result. Biasness is a big barrier. Plus, there are different barriers. But biggest is don't be biased. So empty. Whatever comes, comes. Yeah.
Yeah. To be observative, like I'm writing also in my book about the awareness. There is a part of being observative towards what is coming or towards what we are being guided to.
Exactly.
We are not very much observative. And in that case, if we are not observative and we don't allow the space for being guided, we are controlling instead of allowing.
Okay. Cool.
And that for me is like the biggest, like I would say, like misconception about the progress.
You know, Pet, Simona, there are some different things what we have to see and we should know it. Because you have positivity by thinking positive and with achievements, you reach the level of confidence. Like you have confidence in your ability in astrology. So achievement gives you confidence. It makes you strong. And failure makes you weak. And confidence in next step reach to the faith when it is out of logic. You understand?
Yes.
And that barrier is very difficult. We are very logical. How it will work. And I've seen that 99% of work can be done simply by your mind power. I've done it. I tried it. Of course, you can't destroy a country. There's limitation. But you can even destroy a city or something so far as possible. It's a human being is very powerful. You can reach that level, but whatever you do good to other, it will come back. Whatever bad you to do, it will come back as well. Karma, they call it. It's the base of all religions. For me, it's impossible even to slam somebody. I can do a lot of things. I always tell you, never lie. First is truthfulness. If you are not true, you will not grow in spirituality. Zero, zero, and zero.
Yes.
And after that, you have stop negativity. Don't curse anybody, because if you are spiritual, you curse anybody, that person will be harmed. But after that, you'll be harmed for years, not for one time. And after that, don't put negative, like it's very expensive to live now. It's very difficult, a lot of corruption. It's all negative. We should clear our mind from negative thoughts. People who speak negative, they never, their house is always full of negativity. There are few principles of it. So if we follow, we start growing. Always think positive. In positivity, solution of sickness, solution of problem, only in positivity it comes. And if you are giving up hope, your life will stop, stick, and it start going down. So positivity, but positivity doesn't mean that you should wait a person because people can teach you. So it should be based on realism. You can't trust anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like we need our money, they can misuse us. Girls have to save our body and money both. You understand? So realism, but positivity. So this is how we can grow, and this is how we can be very strong. I stop this. I tell you something funny because we are not recording now. Some people who knew this thing very well, they came and they told to me, you should not predict the things. To me,
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
said. I
Mm-hmm.
said, why? Whatever you predict, it comes out. And then I noticed that it was happening. Then other person came. He said, you are getting very strong, so you should not predict. Then I dreamed few times and it came that it was true. From that time, I stopped predicting negative things. Negativity was 98, 99% happening. You will have accident, he's having accident within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You will have this negative things. Positive, maybe 90%. Then I get confused and I lost because that eaching thing, what I developed the system, it was combined with astrology. Like star same who came in first house, when it repeat in seventh house, you are going to get a partner or a wife, seventh house, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it was based on this. And if second house, which is money, it's repeated in 11th, 12th house, you will get some money from your friend. So that base, but it was very powerful. But then I get a little bit confused and scared of it. So I had to stop it.
It's
And
also,
then
it can be,
result,
I'm
yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, but it can be also like overwhelmed of information in some cases. We need also simplification.
Yeah, dear, but it was because I did not knew that many things, how much I knew now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was quite simple. Now because I read all the good philosopher, I read all the holy texts. I was part of spiritual people. In Holland, they were Christian, they were Jews, they were Hindus, they were different, you know.
Mm.
And it was for years that we've been, and I was doing their practices. I was watching, and they told me very interesting thing. They said you are very very powerful. I said I'm not doing. I'm healing, and I'm just seeing something, or I'm doing using I Ching. I can predict. You people, some of you can predict more than I do. But they said you are very powerful, but you don't know your powers. And later on, I found out that
Mm.
they were right. Not all were right, but big names, they were quite right. And I had very interesting experience in that field. And I met maybe maybe somewhere close to 2,000 people who are predicting the things, you know.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I know why it goes wrong. For example, if you see something and the person asks you again after 15, 20 days, same question, don't give them answer. It will confuse you. One answer, first answer, okay, cool. Okay, after 3 months, he can ask, still it is going okay. But if you will ask within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will
No.
get confused.
Mm.
And for yourself also, if you are doing something, see after every 3 months,
Not earlier.
every,
Mm-hmm.
not earlier. It will
Mm-hmm.
confuse you. And when you are confused, you start losing faith on your powers, on your prediction powers. So
True. Mm.
mhm.
Mm. And
Just write it down. What you see, just write it down. And then you know next time it will be more powerful, but don't ask second time. Yeah. Mm.
exactly. So this is very powerful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for also being here, finding time, to share this wisdom with me. I
Mm.
really appreciate that. Before we will go to, we can agree on, I told Abbas